Hello everyone, welcome back to High Stakes. My name is Brian. I'd like to start this video by asking for your support. First, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss any of our daily betting videos. Second, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps us reach more viewers. Now, before we dive in, for those interested in more premium betting tips and predictions, if our guidance has helped you win bets and increase your revenue, we would appreciate your support in growing this channel. Your assistance is vital in strengthening our presence on YouTube. Therefore, feel free to explore our Patreon tiers. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Thank you. Seattle Mariners vs San Diego Padres. Seattle fell to the Toronto Blue Jays in extra innings by a score of 5-4 in their latest contest. Mitch Garver had a homer and 3 RBI on the day, while Victor Robles also contributed a solo shot. Josh Rojas earned multiple walks and Cal Raleigh had a pair of hits on the day. George Kirby had a quality start with 3 runs given up in 6 innings while striking out 8 and walking 1. San Diego was bested by the Arizona Diamondbacks in their latest outing, losing by a score of 9-1. Jurickson Profar was the production on offense for the Padres with a solo homer. He was the only player to draw a walk and had one of the 4 total hits for San Diego on the day. Dylan Cease had a solid start, surrendering only 3 runs on 5 hits in 7 innings while striking out 8 and walking 1. However, the bullpen collapsed behind him. Seattle has a remarkable discrepancy between their home record and away record, with a 3.018 record at home compared to a 19-25 record on the road. Unfortunately for the Mariners, they will be playing on the road in this contest, leading me to take the Padres. King has been the better starter as of late, while Miller has struggled recently in comparison. Both teams are going through their slumps, but San Diego has at least won 6 of their last 10, while the Mariners have lost 6 of their last 8. The Padres have a top 10 bullpen era, while the Mariners are ranked outside the top 20. In a battle where runs may come at a premium and the starters perform similarly, it may come down to a battle of the bullpens. I trust San Diego slightly more, along with their more talented offense on paper. My team pick is San Diego Padres moneyline. After their disheartening season last year, the Padres made a flurry of moves in the offseason. Some key free agent signings include Yuki Matsui 5 years $28 million, Wandy Peralta 4 years $16.5 million, and Jurickson Profar 1 year $1 million. Matt Carpenter exercised his $5.5 million player, while Seth Lugo denied his $7.5 million player option. Michael Wacha and Nick Martinez mutually declined their options with the Padres as well. The most interesting trade of the offseason for the Padres was dealing the recently acquired Juan Soto to the Yankees for 5 players. San Diego also traded for Dylan Cease and gave away a package of 4 prospects minor contributors. Some notable losses include Blake Snell, Ji-Man Choi, Josh Hader, Rich Hill, Austin Nola, Gary Sanchez, and Drew Pomeranz. Despite the payroll crunch from ownership, the Mariners were able to sign a few players in free agency, including Mitch Garver 2 years, $24 million, Ryan Stanek 1 year $4 million, and Austin Voth 1 year $1.3 million. However, they made many moves on the trade market to potentially help the team get back into the playoffs. Mitch Haniger and Jorge Polanco were acquired in separate trades as the headliners, while Seattle also got Gregory Santos, Luke Raley, and Luis Urias, to name a few. Heath Hembree, Kirby Snead, and Cole Tucker are among the list of minor league signings, and some notable losses include Teoscar Hernandez, Robbie Ray, Eugenio Suarez, Jared Kelenic, and others. My total pick is under. New York Yankees vs Tampa Bay Rays. The New York Yankees find another loss yesterday against the Tampa Bay Rays with a final score of 3-5. This would be the 7th loss in the last 10 games for the Yankees, as they look to even the series against the Rays in Game 2. The Tampa Bay Rays are coming off a win yesterday against the New York Yankees with a final score of 5-3. This win would break a 3-game losing streak for the Rays, which they amassed after getting swept by the Texas Rangers over the weekend. Prior to their series loss to the Rangers, the Rays had won their previous 5 series and will look to get back into the win column against the Yankees. The Tampa Bay Rays have a 4-2 record in their last 6 games against the Yankees at home. Zach Eflin has a record of 3-1 with an ERA of 1.54 and 42 strikeouts in 6 appearances against the Yankees in his career. The Yankees are struggling at the mound, and if they are unable to get past Zach Eflin on the mound, I expect a similar result to yesterday's game. I am taking the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. Right-handed pitcher Zach Eflin will be getting the start against the Yankees on Wednesday. Zach Eflin is 5'5", with an ERA of 4.19 and 72 strikeouts in 16 appearances this season. Eflin had a 1.68 record with an ERA of 3.50 and 186 strikeouts in 31 appearances in 2023. Taking the mound for the New York Yankees on Wednesday is right-handed pitcher Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman has a record of 7.4 with an ERA of 3.58 and 76 strikeouts in 18 appearances this season. Stroman was 109 with an ERA of 3.95 and 119 strikeouts in 27 appearances in 2023 with the Chicago Cubs. The New York Yankees have an over-under record of 4-1 in their last 5 games against the Rays. The Yankees have an over-under record of 7-1 in their last 10 games. Marcus Stroman has been no exception to the poor performances of the Yankees' pitching core. Stroman has an ERA of 6.19 in his last 3 starts. Tampa Bay's bullpen coupled with Marcus Stroman on the mound, I expect an over in this one. I am taking the over at 8.5 runs. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Philadelphia Phillies. The Dodgers have won the NL West 10 out of the last 11 years, so I don't think anyone should be surprised that they already have a 7-0-game divisional lead as we approach the All-Star break. While things have been great overall, the Dodgers haven't been playing their best lately, going just 4-6 over their last 10 games. However, this is most likely just a small blip for the National League juggernaut. Los Angeles is currently priced as the World Series frontrunner, sitting at just 320 on the odds board. The Phillies continue to dominate the MLB, as their .648 win percent is the best in the majors. Their 118-run differential is also the best in the MLB. Between their dynamic play and the Braves enduring some injuries, the Phillies have stretched out an 8-0-game lead in the National League East. The sportsbooks have Philadelphia priced as a -475 favorite to hold onto the divisional lead. As for the World Series odds, the Phillies trail only the Dodgers 320 in terms of pricing, sitting at 500. This is a marquee matchup on Wednesday night, and it still feels like an under-the-radar pitching matchup considering we have 2 sub-3.05 era starting pitchers taking the ball. In terms of betting aside in this game, I'm riding with the Phillies on the money line. They've been incredible at home this year, posting a record of 3-4-1-4 over their 48 games. They'll host a Los Angeles side that's a pedestrian 4-6 over their last 10 games. Furthermore, we saw Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber return to the lineup on Tuesday night. With these 2 sluggers back in the lineup, this Phillies offense is easily the deepest in the league, maybe tied with the Orioles. The Dodgers are still short-handed with Mookie Betts sidelined, and their top 2 hitters, Shohei Ohtani 1-4 and Freddie Freeman 0-2, are a combined 1-6.167 against Christopher Sanchez. This should be a great game, but I think there's a clear advantage to Philadelphia in this one. Take Philadelphia Phillies money line. While Christopher Sanchez doesn't get the hype as the front-end arms of Philadelphia's rotation, he has been just as sharp over 17 starts, 97.1 IP. The left-hander comes into this contest at 6'4" with a 2.96 ERA 14th and 1.24 WHIP 52nd. Most recently, the southpaw faced the Cubs and got lit up for 7 earned runs on 7 hits and 3 walks. Sanchez lasted just 4.0 innings while taking a loss in the 102 beatdown. Gavin Stone gets the nod on Wednesday night, and the 25-year-old has slotted in nicely to the Dodgers' rotation. The right-hander has been lights out this year, entering at 9-2 with a 3.03 ERA 15th and 1.200 WHIP 43rd over 16 starts, 92.0 IP. However, Stone got roughed up by the Diamondbacks last time out, giving up 4 earned runs on 7 hits and 3 walks over just 3.0 innings. It was a no-decision effort in a game the Dodgers eventually lost 1-4. While I'm pretty high on both of these starting pitchers, I think there's a chance we see these guys give up some runs. Both of them are coming off of rough starts, and these aren't opposing offenses that you should expect to get back on track against. For Sanchez, he got lit up by the Cubs for 7 earned runs over just 4.0 innings last stat. Stone gave up 4 earned runs over just 3.0 innings against the Diamondbacks in his last outing. Philadelphia has also found success against Stone in the past, as the current roster is /.400/.455/.550 against him over 20 at-bats. The Phillies are currently ranked 8th in Fangraphs WRC 111 and 5th in WOBA.326 this year, while the Dodgers are first in both categories 121.336. There's just too much offensive talent in this game to try and make a play at the under. Even though the starters have both been great this year, they're still bottom of the rotation arms at the end of the day. I'm taking the over in this clash of titans. Take over 9 runs.